Ebrahim Raisi, like Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, wore a black turban, which means he traced his lineage back to the Prophet Muhammad. Before being elected president in 2021, he was the chief of Iran's judiciary. A close ally of Mr. Khamenei, Raisi, after his election victory, helped the conservatives tighten their grip on Iran's state and society. As president, he tightened a crackdown at home, strengthened Iran's cooperation with Russia and China, and adopted a much more muscular foreign policy, which saw Tehran launching an unprecedented missile and drone attack towards Israel in April 2024. He was seen as a potential successor to Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, the most powerful man in the Islamic Republic. But such predictions did not last long. On May 19th, President Raisi, Foreign Minister Hossein Amir-Abdollahian, and a few other officials were killed in a helicopter crash in Iran's East Azerbaijan province. Hello everyone, this is Johny, the Hindu's International Affairs Editor. Born in 1960 in a village near the holy city of Mashhad, Raisi, as a teenager, studied in Qom Seminary. When Iran erupted against the rule of Shah in the late 1970s, Raisi, like many other seminary students, liberals and left-wing activists, joined the revolution. After the Pahlavi dynasty was overthrown and Iran became an Islamic Republic in 1979, Raisi began his judicial career as a prosecutor in the city of Karachi. He moved to the capital in 1985 after he was appointed a deputy prosecutor of Tehran, the capital city. It was this time Raisi got the attention of Ayatollah Ruhollah Khamenei, the founder of the Islamic Republic. After the Iran-Iraq War of 1980-88, Khamenei issued secret decrees condemning thousands of political prisoners, mostly members of the People's Mujahideen of Iran, a dissent group backed by Saddam Hussein, and supporters of leftist factions such as Fedayeen and the Tudaya party, to death. Then a four-man commission, which is widely known as the Death Commission, was set up to carry out executions. Ebrahim Raisi was reported to be a member of the commission. Raisi assumed his presidency at a critical juncture for Iran in 2021. The country's economy, battered by US sanctions, was facing serious challenges. The nuclear deal, which promised removal of sanctions and economic prosperity, had fallen apart. Large-scale protests broke out across the country after Mahsa Amini, a 22-year-old woman, died after she was arrested for not following the country's strict hijab rules. Raisi backed a crackdown on the protests instead of caving into pressure. Diplomacy took a backseat during his tenure as Iran stepped up its nuclear program, started shipping weapons to Russia, and doubled down on its support for non-state militias across West Asia, such as Hezbollah, Hamas, Houthis, Palestinian Islamic Jihad, and Shia mobilization units. Maximum resistance was Raisi's motto, and in Iran's clergy-dominated complex power theater, where traditionalists and moderates compete for power and influence, Raisi emerged as a strong president who had the backing of the clerical establishment. Raisi's death will leave a vacuum in Iran's religious political system. In recent years, Iran, unlike any other country, has lost several high-profile figures. These losses pale in comparison with the death of a sitting president and a foreign minister. This is the first time the Islamic Republic is losing a president, sitting or former, to such an accident. While the details are yet to emerge about the crash, the existing geopolitical tensions in West Asia could fuel speculations and conspiracy theories about the accident. Iran has to quickly ascertain the reasons behind the crash and put in place an orderly transition. First Vice President Mohammad Mokhaber will assume interim presidential powers soon. A change in presidency is unlikely to alter Iran's foreign policy direction, but a rare change of guard in the middle of several uncertainties in the region is an added challenge for the Islamic Republic. Thank you very much. For more such videos, subscribe to The Hindu.